main problem with our transportation system in Tarrant County is, I think the number one thing is we've had significant growth in Tarrant County. We have a system that is getting better, but we have a significant part of it that nothing's been done to it. It's deteriorating, and that takes money. Tarrant County is one of the fastest growing counties really in the United States and certainly in Texas. And we grew over 400,000 people during the last census. That's going to do nothing but continue. In the last 40 years, the number of cars on the road have tripled. The number of miles driven in Tarrant County have tripled. And our capacity, new capacity, has only increased less than 20%.
If we don't catch up with the congestion and relieve the congestion with new infrastructure, what we're going to face is a point where the gridlock just cripples us.
Our transportation system is underfunded. The funding models that are attached to traditional transportation funding don't keep up with growth. So 35W was formed to advance the first project, was certainly 35. We take our name from Interstate 35, from downtown Fort Worth out to the county line, so through the Alliance Texas project.
What we've been able to do is stay focused on some of those major projects that we needed in Tarrant County to keep our roads moving, keep our people moving along those roads.
I think the main reason the I-35W corridor coalition was created was one, to give the businessman a voice in what's going on around him and his environment, to help these businesses move their products, whether they're moving product in or moving product out. That organization saw the need that really wasn't being filled by anybody else.
Today, what folks can do is, one, they can continue to talk about the need for transportation projects and transportation fixes throughout Tarrant County and really throughout the Metroplex. In November, we're going to have an opportunity to go to the polls and vote on a constitutional amendment. It's very important that not only do we go and vote, but that we encourage all of our friends and our neighbors, that we keep talking about how important it is that we all go out and that we vote yes for this constitutional amendment in November.
The 35 gateway is an important piece, and it's important for us to expand that because it is a gateway for NAFTA. You know, free trade moving back and forth, not only from Mexico through the U.S. to Canada and back. So we've got to look at the expansion of that. You know, it's going to be a corridor that's going to be utilized, that's going to connect us all together. Right now, I drove to San Antonio the other day and I saw a lot of green. That green's going to be gone with the growth of our state. So what are we going to do? We've got to expand 35. We got to create managed lanes through there so that freight can move there and passengers can move with ease.
Long-term, 35 Corridor Coalition, we think, is a footprint for the state as they look at 35 from Brownsville to the Oklahoma border. And that is taking, in your major metropolitan areas or otherwise, those business leaders that have the ability to bring resources and focus and economic development perspective to transportation improvements in the state.
You know, as we look at Tarrant County, and if you sit and look at a map of it, what you see as a backbone running up and down through Tarrant County is Interstate 35. It is the backbone to really our whole community. And it's also the backbone to a lot of the success that we've seen in the growth of businesses and the growth of jobs and people moving into the area. The Alliance Corridor, that whole Alliance development, has been just a tremendous asset to not only North Texas, but especially to Tarrant County. It is extremely important that we keep 35 open, that we keep traffic moving up and down that particular corridor, because it really is the key to our success and the key to our continued growth in this area.